Your California Life loves to welcome musicians and music into our studio, and today we have the talented violinist Patrick Contreras with us. Patrick has a unique style using blues, jazz, hip-hop, rock, and more, and he thrills audiences wherever he goes with his original music and explosive interpretations of people like Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, and Carlos Santana. And he plays a violin, guys. Welcome, Patrick.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I would love to know, how did you get started?
I got started when I was about 4 years old. My father literally handed me a violin, said, "You're going to play this, and you don't have a choice." So it kind of started off that way, and I eventually fell in love with it, but my parents got me started at it for sure.
And so, as a musician, do you just look, we mentioned some of the different acts that you have worked with, that you like. What are your musical influences?
Oh gosh, I mean, Jimi Hendrix, you have Carlos Santana, Jimi Hendrix. Newer, you know, my wife got me into like Chris Brown and Lana Del Rey and stuff.
But when you have like a violin, you know, you're probably like stereotyped, right? That you only can do certain kinds of music with a violin. But you don't do that.
No, I mean, I can do that, but part of what my show is, what they're going to see tonight, is something a little different. You're going to see a little Michael Jackson, you're going to see flamenco, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of EDM as well.
Ooh.
So it's a mix. It's a little different than your normal violin.
Yeah, it's called Violin on Fire.
Violin on Fire.
What's the concept behind that?
Well, it got started because people after my shows would say, "Man, your violin's on fire," or, you know, "You're on fire." And I started kind of taking that tagline. It was a hashtag at first, and then that became like a popular hashtag. So I said, you know what, Violin on Fire is gonna be my show.
So that's your show now. Have you had any great opportunities to do something really cool because you play the violin?
Yes. I've been very lucky to do some pretty cool stuff. My favorite was getting a call to open up for B.B. King.
B.B. King?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That was pretty cool. So that would be one of my favorite moments, was opening up for him. I actually stood on top of his chair on my finale and broke it and got in trouble.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That is a story. I'm sure they haven't forgotten you either.
Yeah.
Now, so I guess you're thankful to Mom and Dad for making you stick with it, because I'm sure there were times in your career where you're like, As
any parent out there can probably relate, getting your kids to practice sometimes a little tough, but they stuck with it, and I started to fall in love with it when I was about a teenager, so I'm glad they did, because it's paid off for sure. Yeah,
so now you're here, you're in the area tonight, you're going to have a show in Rancho Cordova. What are people going to hear from you?
So tonight, if you go out to the show, you can expect to hear Santana, lively music, fun music. I will be doing some flamenco. I will be doing some rock and roll, some Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
I have some of my own interpretations. Expect a lively show, different than you're just going to be sitting down. You might even get up and start wanting to dance.
That's what I was going to say. Do you want people to dance?
I'm not going to stop them. Yeah, they're going to probably, hopefully, that's the idea. I want to get them dancing by the end of the show.
So this is at the Macc tonight. Rancho Cordova starts at 6 p.m. What made you want to participate and be part of this?
Well, I got a call to be invited, and I started checking into what exactly it was, and it's really neat. I love the history behind it, and I thought, hey, good chance to go perform in Rancho Cordova.
Awesome. Well, he's really going to be a treat, and I'm glad you made it to our show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Where can people get more information about you, any other upcoming shows, and the show tonight?
Okay. For the show tonight is rcmacc.org. If they want to find out about me, they can go to Violin on Fire on Instagram and on Facebook. Very simple, just Violin on Fire.
We can remember that. And what are you going to give us today on the show?
We're going to do a little Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Beat It. All right. What a great thing to have on a Friday. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Get ready. In the meantime, I want to remind all our viewers to follow us on social. If you're not following us, what are you waiting for? We post all the behind-the-scenes fun, updates on what's coming up on the show, giveaways, and more. You can catch us on Instagram and Facebook. We're at Your CA Life. Again, that's Your CA Life. So go ahead, head on over there, follow us. In fact, you might see a few posts from us in the near future about a very magical place that we love to visit. We're on social. Let's get social. All right, now you can also catch Patrick Contreras' Violin on Fire performance. That's tonight at the Macc in Rancho Cordova from 6 to 8 p.m. And we're going to close out this Friday show with some electrifying music from the violinist himself. Take it away, Patrick.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.